this man here, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I am doing a good game that I like, called Stanley Parable, which goes there, Stanley Parable. I'm actually going to start, mainly, most people who haven't played this game before. It's a really good game, and I'll show it, so let's go. Come on. So it's basically already my second definite video on OBS. Well, shoot, my second definite video on OBS. Yeah, I thought I'd do a Stanley Parable on it is a good game. I mean, it's got like option parts, so like picking, like you're given two directions, like you can pick one of them. So yeah. Oh no, there. Come on. The end is never ending. The end. What? the end is loading. Loading the end. So yeah. Let's start the game when we can. That is 3, 2, 1.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
It does sound a bit boring, really.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
So basically, like, you're in control of like where Stanley moves. So like, yeah. Look, I'm moving myself. Like, look. Basically, well, forwards is like W. It's for PC, by the way. Go forward to W, backwards for S, then A for left, B for right, and then
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I'm click on the door right now. Close the door. Let's switch to stop all the weapons. Oh! Oh, wait, there was one? I only clicked it! How did I know what info I'm trying to say? That's creepy, man. No offense, but Stanley's job is a bit boring. I just time to put them. Unless you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now this guy's, just because he says, like, he entered the door on his left, doesn't mean you have to enter the door on your left. You can enter on your right. Just watch me.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
How do you know? God, it's like the narrator's like, it's like as though you can tell the future. And plus, I might have my own room actually. Yeah! Wow, he can tell the future, man.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
With
It had
faith
really
and
been worth the
storytelling.
detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
And yours.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How do you know I'm so eager to do this? How do you know? How do you know? Right, which way do you think I'm gonna go, guys? Right, you pause the video if you need more time to decide. Which way do you think I'm gonna go? This way or this way? Yeah, I'll do. So the direction. So pause the video if you need more time to decide. So the direction I'm gonna go is. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure myself. I actually thought of it. Right. I'm gonna say. Oh, this way. Yeah, this way.
Stanley was so
He took the
bad
other
at
way,
following
never mind.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm gonna do something funny, guys. So the funny thing
Look,
is.
Stanley, I think perhaps
Sorry,
we've
it's not
gotten
funny.
off on the
First
wrong
one's not
foot
funny.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh,
I
really?
realize that investing your trust in someone else
Wait
can be
for
difficult,
it.
but the fact is that
Wait
the
for
story
it.
has been about nothing but you all this time.
Geronimo!
There's someone you've been... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story
I'm
and no one
God.
gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his
It's funny,
death.
just like
Good
commit
job,
suicide.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh really? I didn't know committing suicide made me very powerful. Commit suicide. Hello, I am President Suicide. I am very powerful. Commit suicide.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
No, I don't think that's funny, guys. Like, when you punch into my death. Like, Geronimo! Right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so remember, pause the video if you need to, for more time. So, which door I'm going to go through, okay? So, have you decided? If you haven't, pause the video quickly and then resume it when you've decided. Right, I'm going to go through this door, okay?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
You
well.
said the other way.
Perhaps he
Never mind.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure, like, do you think he's like a telling the future? I suppose, like, well, he's telling a story, but like, someone must have told the
Wow.
story.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous
Wait,
room.
what did I thank you for?
Thank
Oh, yeah,
goodness
oh, yeah,
Stanley
yeah,
had
yeah,
taken
the
this
office.
detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Huh? I suppose, maybe, but that's kind of exaggerating a little bit.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so, which door do you think I'm going to go through, okay? So again, pause the video if you need more time to decide, okay? So, right, have you decided? If you haven't, don't forget to pause the video and then resume when you've decided, okay? So basically, like, let me you, like, continue watching the video. I'm going to go through this direction.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait a second. Actually, know, I am gonna go this way actually. I'm gonna go this way actually. Let's do this. Alonzi. Hopefully it's all like by guys or whatever, like basically like
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from
basically,
here,
I watched it from
left.
friend of mine, like his house, basically, like, and they're like, oh, on Stanley Parable. So it's like, yeah, that, like, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
I
it's to
didn't
the
go
right,
in there.
my
I
mistake.
didn't go in there. Ready? Gone.
No,
Oh,
no,
man,
no,
I was a
no,
bit
not
off.
the right.
Further off
Why
there.
would I have ever said it was to the right?
I think
What
the
was
story,
I
man.
thinking?
You're the
It's clearly...
storyteller.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Hold on. Hold on to what? Hold on to what? I can't answer anything. I can't answer it.
Now, let's
I
see.
don't
Now
know.
it's down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, difficult, is it? What? If he actually got lights on, there's on lights on. Oh, lights, camera, action! Hello, hello, hello! Take one. Bye bye. Oh, I like this bit. Oh, spoilers, guys!
No,
Spoilers!
no,
Spoilers,
this isn't
guys,
right at all.
don't
You're not supposed to be
well,
here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just
Well, I might
have to
go.
get back to,
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to get
It's all
spoilers.
rubbish now. The whole story completely
Move this then
unusable.
to make it more
How
fun.
about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Oh, sorry.
Okay, from
From
the top.
The end is loading. Let's do this. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hands up. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Oh.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over,
sure?
completely
Can't
fresh.
remember.
Everything should be... Well, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Exactly, you're the
It was
storyteller.
right here just a minute
Wait,
ago.
Yeah.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's go this way. Be released to where it is. Oh dear. Okay, never mind. Let's find the story, guys. Oh, what's through here? Here we go. Oh yes. Great. Oh. Why did I say it was perfect? Ah, I was foolish. Foolish, guys. So hopefully my last video, hopefully this will be decent for
I'll
us.
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Not
promise
that
you
bad, but
there
yes,
definitely
I can say
was
that,
a
to be fair.
story here
Can't
before.
agree with him.
Do we just...
Does have no point.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Let's do this. So the end is loading, man. It is loading. Here we are. Close the door. Huh? Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Mean
decided to
it's
go to
gone.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, that's a concept of the story. What it means? It means it's all supposed to a god. It's looking these off. The electricity taking guys, remember? Oh no. Oh my god, no doors!
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
It is, yeah.
It's possible
The
the story
doors,
is
man.
back where we just
Let's
came
go back.
from. Why don't we go back
Oh,
the
no.
other direction and see if we missed
no.
anything?
I think I remember this bit. I'll let you know later. I was like, what the? Oh, he's opening the door. Oh yeah, of course. Why did it fit? Oh, I think I know.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
It's a haunted house, guys. I think it's a haunted house because I didn't come this way, like, and then yeah, I think it's a haunted house, a haunted building to say, because I don't remember coming through here when coming out of the office. No, I don't. I think it's definitely a haunted building, like changing. It's probably gonna change when we come back around.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
But look at that, guys! Oh my god, the building's haunted, Matt. Well, I don't know. It could be, I think it is definitely haunted because I don't remember going through here when we came through here. Oh my god! Oh god! It's like I think that it's definitely haunted. But it's like it's changing every time. It's out of our sight or something, or like go further up or something. I don't think.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
House. It's not too bad.
I don't think so.
Obviously,
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Remember
well,
what?
do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay! I won! I won, guys!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Didn't it actually end is loading? Because like, the end is loading. Don't worry, the end of the world's loading.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very simple.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Well, so far, well, I don't know.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Let's go! Woohoo! Good!
Cut the music, go back and look at that
Oh,
farm.
come on! Seriously? You cut the music? That was fun! That was fun until you cut the music. Oh wow!
Wait, what?
We go round
We're
circles
back at
here.
the office?
Oh,
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, so let's go through here. So the line's still going, isn't it? The line's is still going. We make a round, and oh my god! Spoilers again! Oh my god! Don't look, guys! Don't look.
No,
Don't
not
look,
again,
guys.
Line. How could you have
Oh,
done this to
don't
us?
look,
And after we trusted
just
you,
in case.
after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Let's do this. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. Or do I?
You know
Yeah,
what, Stanley?
Yeah.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Being
We're
idiots.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make
Oh,
up
it's
our
pretty
own
nice.
story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this
Of
all
course, you're
sounds
right, of
perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I've played this game before, so
Now,
Right.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, this story is about a narrator
No, not
who
you
will
again.
die.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the
Oh,
line
no.
from having any
Turn
role
on
in
the
our
line.
awesome new story. No
No,
lines or
yellow
monitor
line.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Yellow line. It's also trying to annoy us. Well, it's annoying the narrator, but not me as much. I need narrator. Well, narrator read the story for like, well, yeah. Like what the clown here, like Spider-Man. God. Well, just follow the line, like just follow the line. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my God! It's like I expect to be Spider-Man because all this was just like try and climb all a bit, then like yeah. Oh look! Bye bye line. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Bye bye. Yeah.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Ooh, a nice circle.
How important
Nice.
we
I like
mustn't
it. Circle
squander the
room.
opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Oh,
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
What
So
does that mean?
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Obviously, it's the right
And
door.
since the answer is
Get
clearly
it, guys?
yes, then by
Right.
all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Well,
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
oh, I like this part. Oh, the confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Let's have a look.
Well, what if I
So
don't want to forget?
Bible-
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well,
Which one?
who consulted
Oh
me?
my God!
Why don't I get to decide?
The whole story.
Why
It's
don't
like
I get a
Bible
say in all
confusion
of
and
this?
schedule.
Is it really?
That's in the middle. Where's the
it
middle of the
can't be.
schedule?
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Oh,
I don't want
no.
to forget what's going on. I don't want to be
It's just
trapped
gonna
like
restart
this.
the game.
I won't restart the game. I won't
Guess what,
do
please
it.
start.
I won't do it. I won't do
Stop,
it.
die. Okay.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
About an hour, that's no minutes.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Oh, okay.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if
I actually don't know if that was meant to happen. I actually don't know. Right, let's see. Ready? Finally. Let's go, go, go. Woohoo!
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it
It
mean?
means death.
Stanley decided to
Wait,
go to
what
the
am I
meeting
doing?
room.
Yeah.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I know. I've got a brilliant idea.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go this way. I've got an idea. Let's do this.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
XX. XX? RIP France. Who's France? Do you not alter without consulting whiteboard manager? Okay, I'll be the whiteboard manager. So, Post-review. Post-review. So you're reviewing the post-review. Wow. Reviewing a review. That doesn't actually sound a bad idea, don't you think, guys? That doesn't actually sound like a bad idea. Reviewing a review. Yeah, cool. The silent demographic, whatever that means. The teenagers, a lot of sense. Space between teenagers. That throws something in the eye. He's been, and I don't think we get this. It's a bit complex. But what do people want? Things. Oh wow, things. That is very specific, guys. Oh really? That's like it. Things. What kind of things? So you should say like, you should link that thing to like, link that things to like money, more money. Wait, more money? You should link that to money because some money. Mike James, you are fired. You are fired. Mike James. Oh look, projector. There we go. So money, more money, things, more money to buy. Well, need to, wouldn't you? But then, yeah, pretty much. More things, question mark, graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Right. Why does it seem like that a bit dumb? It just, like, what do people want? Things. Oh my god. Yeah, like money, but then if you look at things alone, like the word things alone, it doesn't really make sense. Like it's like what do you mean things? Be specific. The stock market is somewhere here. Anyway, let's continue to start. Everything is unique. You most of all. Who's you? You mean like plural or singular? Who's you? Synergize, or I mean cool value, whatever. Shift, global, market pay, whatever. Monetize, free to pay, play. Market parade, expert to choose. Let's continue the story. Ooh, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
He opened the door. I've closed the door for nothing else to see me nothing in the broom cupboard. Well, not actually, properly.
There was nothing here. No choice to make,
Fine.
no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yeah, leave it open. You know, give them.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know. Upstairs. Let's see. I'm gonna walk up here today. Walk up here. I will. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, well...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah, but it's in
That
subtitle.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
It sounds like Minecraft music. Wait, over the last video, like Minecraft one, that was actually meant to be for the PC version.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
This is also the PC version of Stanley Parable, and so was the Minecraft one I did. So hopefully, it's good. Let's go. Come on, don't take too long. Come on. Loading. Okay. Let's see. Which one's that? Let's see.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Maybe not supposed to Minecraft, bombing stuff.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. By the way, guys, well, actually no, I won't listen to you. Let's see. Which way do you want me to go? Like, which way do you think I might go? Is the well, it says escape, but why not think? Or the mind control facility. Okay? Pause video if you need more time. Yeah. Have you decided? Right. You haven't? Yeah. Pause the video if you need more time. Right. The direction I'm gonna go is this way. Yeah. Make it a bit more a bit more interesting. Like not yeah. A bit more interesting. I think. Oh dear. Help! I can't press anything. Here you go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I told you.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
I'm actually
Stanley
glad
thought to
that
himself.
didn't show you this,
Did he
guys,
have the strength to
like
find
before.
out?
No, I didn't respond. It's like, oh yeah, well, I don't know. But, just in case, spoil anything, sorry.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Whoa,
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Fired? Oh my god,
Stanley's
someone fired, wasn't
co-workers.
that?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
How many employees are there? Whoa, it's just a load of employees, man. Let's go.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god, at least 600. That's nearly over 5,000. Let's go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh yeah, nice. Let's go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I can't click it. Don't mind. Let's do this. See what happens. Hopefully it'll be good. Off. Yeah. The most good position? I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, I think I might know what this is, guys. I don't know, but...
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I'm feeling it's white. Oh no.
Was it over?
No, it's not.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
basically
Stanley
that is
stepped
PC,
through the open
PC
door.
as well. So look at that, guys. Look at this.
Stanley felt the
Look at
cool
this, guys.
breeze upon his skin,
Look at this,
the
guys.
feeling of liberation,
Oh,
the
come
immense
around.
possibility
Oh,
of the new
man.
path
Oh, wow.
before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ooh, hopefully I'll be able to show you the game after doing this. So, also hopefully you're enjoying this game so far. You know, if you are, then great. Then, hallelujah. Come on, hurry up. Oh, no, not yet.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
What
left.
you just done? Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It's like dollars, man. It's a dollar sign. That's what I found. Who else watching it depends, like, you know, where I live. Never mind. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I'm wherever you. Yeah, cool. Hang on, let's go. Oh yeah, is that open?
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. Let's go this way. Actually, no, we'll go downstairs. Yeah, do something different. I want to try and change directions. I'm just going one direction. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
But Stanley just couldn't
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
going to be the whole
He
part.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Look
And
at
in
that.
such a
It's
competitive
haunted.
economy,
I don't know,
why had he
where
taken
was
that
it?
risk? All because he believed
that's
everyone had vanished.
Well,
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
Wait,
blinking
here.
mysteriously out of
There's
existence in a
gaming
single
like that.
moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as
Oh, yeah,
Stanley
something with
pondered
his work
this,
with that.
he began to make other strange
Wait, did I walk in here?
observations. For example,
What did
why
I
couldn't
have?
he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah,
Why
that's
did
wow.
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And
Because-
for that
because the
matter,
building's
these rooms were
creepy.
starting to look pretty
tell you now.
familiar. Were they
Creepy.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last,
Oh my
he came to the
God.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just
on,
hadn't found the
why?
words for it.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
dreaming!
Wait.
He yelled.
Right,
This
yeah,
is all a
well,
dream.
how are we gonna
Oh,
confuse? Well,
what a
how can we-
relief Stanley felt to have
that's
finally
why.
found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't
Hello.
actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
Whoa,
crazy
different
after
clocks,
all.
man. Why different
And he
clocks?
thought to himself,
Maybe it's
I
different
suppose
time
I'll wake
zones.
up soon.
So
I'll
what
have to
time
go
is this?
back to my
It's,
boring real-life job
like-
pushing buttons.
Wait, five
I
past
may as well enjoy
11 or
this while
something?
I'm still
Oh, maybe
lucid.
it's 25 past what?
So,
I don't
he
know.
imagined himself flying
This one
and began
looks
to
like a-
gently float
Whoa.
above the ground.
Looks like about.
Then he imagined
25 past
himself
7.
soaring through space on a magical star field,
Past.
and it
Oh, never
too
mind, let's go,
appeared.
let's
It
go.
was so much fun, and Stanley
Am I
marveled
hovering?
that he had still not
Why
woken
am I
up.
hovering?
How
Whoa,
was he
the more dark it
remaining
is,
so
the
lucid?
thicker. Oh!
And then perhaps the
Ah,
strangest
yeah.
question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing
great,
me,
isn't it?
thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
I think not the time zone.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh, yes.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Oh,
all I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
What the? I'm not in a dream, am I? I'm not dreaming, am I?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Wow, that was dramatic then. Nice. I like it. What next?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, really? Oh, right. Let's go something horrible.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Bye-bye. How come she actually turned and running? That's even better, I think. So the end is loading now. We're loading the end. Get ready for the ending load thing. Oh, I didn't miss again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Anything else? I've got an idea actually. Yup.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I want to go this way. Not because the narrator says so. I want to. I have the right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Mike! Oh. We need to talk. Ah, you cruel person! That barricaded food closet. Oh. Oh, you idiot. God, barricading a food closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, I'm gonna do that actually. Oh, I remember the code. I think I remember the code.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Oh, God.
Kill surprise.
I'm trying to write buttons, dude. Oh my God, it won't. Oh, dude, this is not. This is harder than that time. Hey! Oh, right. Oh, well, wasn't it? Well, at least I remember the code. That's something. Lights, camera, action! What's like a camera, like video when you're making a film? Or shall I say a movie? So how do you think that? I don't know. Anyway, let's go this way. Go, guys. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. So basically, I shall be actually go to two directions I can choose. You know, you decide which way I'm gonna go, but don't worry, I will lead you there. So don't panic. Blackout. Right.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
How do you know? You're not me. I have the rights. Right, so pause video if you need more time to decide which direction you're gonna go. The Mind Control Facility or the escape route. It says escape route, doesn't mean it is. Like, just because I said Mind Control Facility doesn't mean it is. Well, I think that looks a bit more reliable than that, because like the writing, like the way it's written, I think, like, well, I don't know. Well, I suppose it means there. Sorry, like just. So, have you decided? Well, pause the video if you need more time. I'm gonna go this direction actually for a change.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ray, celebrate! Pretty suicide again, guys.
The door behind him was not shut.
Oh,
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm gonna do that. I was gonna say anything later. Are you appreciating the fact that I'm going? Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm going!
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Nope, still on board with death.
Yep, I want you to say so, narrator. Yeah, that's pretty much why I went the other way. Oh, yeah. This is a long hallway, definitely. And a bit narrow. Well, I suppose it's not. I suppose depending on like the weight of you, like.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Look at the curtains. Okay, ready, guys? Right, look, on the edge. Draw the ball. Still go. Right. Do you want to Come on, hurry up! I had to draw it when I actually land. Come on! Come on. Loading. Geronimo! Oh no, I'm going to die.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh my god. We're getting ready. I'm gonna die. Ah! What the?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
Yeah,
Stanley
was
was led
breaking down,
helplessly
isn't it?
into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
it's like a
Stanley
reframe.
was
It's like
obliterated
it's stopping.
as the machine crushed
like,
every bone in his
well,
body,
I'll die.
killing him instantly.
Is it me? Or is it like a freeze frame? So basically alternating history. So basically I get back up there. Yeah, so I like side. come back here for a change. Huh?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
This narrator now.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, but there's another narrator now. Oh.
When every path you can
Whoa.
walk has been created for you
It's like
long in
heaven.
advance, death
There's
becomes
no-
meaningless,
Oh my God, man, look
making
at that.
life the same. Do you see
Stanley's
now?
computer.
Do you see that Stanley
It's
was
like
already
as though-
dead
you
from
see,
the
I'm-
moment he hit start?
It's like it's growing really large, or the office, or the building. Like or the office is actually shrunk. It's either one of those. Oh yeah, shrink ray. Oh yeah, Stanley's computer. So yeah, the building. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Not very much labeled. So, the first thing through the office running the beginning of the game, half of Stanley's office to two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections added and altered throughout development through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. I think when like you make it alternation because you might choose different directions. The corridor, yeah. Filing compartment. Wait, what's it say? Cabinets. Oh yeah. Office computers. So when I went off. Oh, good, look at that. Oh, just like card games. Goodbye. What's this one? Good Goodbye. Oh, buttons. Lovely buttons. Oh, look at that. It's like it's a museum. The office. It's like a museum, guys. Because like it's like yeah, because only different rooms, like computers. It feels like museum in heaven. So listen. Oh, the sheep. Wow, I like it. Button sounds cool. Credits. What's the who's that narrator? Oh yeah, Kevin writing. We like it. Hey, there's another one. It should be another one because the woman was the narrator as well. Okay, narrator. Credits. The office. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Makes us. Oh yeah. We're going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good. It feels like a. God. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you think this room is like a museum in heaven. Because to me, it is. Look. So, what's the room? What's that? Oh, I think I know. So, monitor room elevator. So, countdown desk. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's go down this bit, guys. Let's go. Out on Z. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Oh my God, I just went around the circles, didn't I? I think it's went around circles, man. God, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I think I remember. Oh, I remember this part. An early mode. Oh yeah, escape. It's not an escape. It's tricking you. Once it's go that way anyway. Wait. Can I hear it?
Then he pushed the number 4. Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then.
I'll be ready something. Did you hear something, guys? God. It sounds very quiet. What is employee lounge? Oh yeah. I advertise like doing a tour around it. It should say clock there or something. Office clock. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, it's close. Like you'll let off. Well, that's more specific. Yeah, it's like office clock. Oh yeah, outtakes. Oh yeah, freedom ending. This is very difficult. Freedom ending. Okay, now. Cool. Oh yeah, outtake. Oh yeah, I found the rubber band. The outtakes. So I've got off the phone. Monitor room elevator. Oh yeah, I remember that part. Well, don't remember how there's buttons on there. There's up and down buttons on the elevator thing. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What happened?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Did you actually allow me to push a button or pull
No,
leave or something?
perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Yeah, but like, I
Push
won't actually
escape
fail.
and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Yeah, but don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I'm dead now. Bye-bye. Right. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Hopefully you make you think, oh, I want to download the game. So, I don't want the game. Oh, I don't. Actually, there's a bit I actually want to show you guys. Actually, see this part. This is a bit. You might notice a picture of Minecraft. See, it includes Minecraft. So hopefully you'll like it.
Now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
See, look, I like it. It includes Minecraft in Stanley Parable. See, I definitely like it. It includes that. And friend, it's not just as bad as like it's a hard jump or anything. I actually made a
Let's see, what does it mean? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Your house is good, but so is my work.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
God, I didn't...
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Ooh.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Well, I'm not aware of a diamond door. Like, not even PC, like, or Pocket Edition. I'm not aware of any, like, diamond door. Oh, we can try to get... Oh, man. Oh, Pocket jump would be much easier. Shame. Let's go. Along the...
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Let's do this. Right, hopefully, and I'll show you something else, and then hopefully I'll end the video there. So, yeah, don't forget to leave a like at the end of the video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, man. I mean, last time I checked, I've got no subscribers. I was looking at the video today, so...
Yes!
Yeah,
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Oh, I like this
You,
part.
trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspiring.
Oh, I'm gonna put
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even
Oh
supposed to be?
no!
I can't
It's
figure it
I can
out.
drop it in the toilet, guys.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Strike! He
Let's
shoots,
go
he
find out
scores!
what the hell this is.
More on toilet. There you go. I'm dropping stuff. Bits of cover in the toilet. There you go. That's where you belong. I'm gonna take the radio with me. Oh man! No! Oh! I'm not sure if you'll take it with me anyway, so never mind then. Yeah, be positive.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
Oh, that's the fox on me.
Your forte.
Ah! Like, don't fox on me.
Genius.
I know.
No,
Go in, go.
no,
Oh!
I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Oh, God, I can't hear it. Oh, it's a shame. Huh? Where'd it go? Oh, it's disappeared. Let's go, Alon D. Where am I? Oh. Let's go. at this guy, guys. Try to find my office. Actually, I think so yeah, I think this is a really good game. I think I suggest you guys check it out because it's a really good game. Trust me. It may not be good as Minecraft, but I still think it's a good game. You just really have to learn Minecraft not to be a good game. But it depends. Depends how good Minecraft is. In this situation, it just has to learn Minecraft. Oh, that's cool. Wait, this is my office. 47. Oh my god.
I wonder what he found.
Oh yeah.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right
kind of
now.
bad, really.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What's going on? Ah, here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. Here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. So what's gonna happen now? Ooh. I'm not sure like doing something, guys. Like, where is it? Let's see. Oh no, I can't find it. Oh dear. Okay. I'll go here. So yeah, hopefully you'll like this game. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy this game.
Do not do it.
What do I do? Anyone? I don't know what I'm doing. What a face. We're going back. So yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed the game. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, this channel's not that bad, come on. And yeah. So hopefully I will see you in the next video. So hopefully you'll download the game. Hopefully you think it's good. So yeah. So show me the keyboard mouse. Here we are. So like yeah, forward. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. So never mind. The buttons and yeah. So you have to move. Yeah, so here, so you controls here. There's no control. You know, just feel like this when you load the game, and then options, keyboard mouse, and edit keys, and then yeah, going down. Yeah. This is what I'd say this is the main stuff you need to know, like the movement part, the acting part. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. So, adios. Adios. Adam Frosty that always says it's always good to have a secret frozen. Okay, bye bye.